Looking for remote work from home jobs, I have 8 companies currently hiring, and I have a side hustle. Okay, so with these companies, we have some no degree opportunities, not a lot of experience opportunities, training provided opportunities with career growth, performance based incentives, and we have a side hustle. A side hustle I've been doing for a little bit over a month. It's just a couple of days shy of a month, and I've actually made money with this side hustle my first week. So if you want to know about that, make sure you keep watching and make sure you watch to the end, because at the end, I'm going to give you all of the information that you need to be able to find these job leads. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first company we have is from a company called Conduent. You can go to careers.conduent.com. I'm always talking about this company. You need to bookmark this company because they always have positions available. Now, their first position they have is for a call center associate. This is in Medicaid. Now, with this position here is the hourly pay, and then they have great benefits as they stated. But with this position, the call center customer service representative, this is an opportunity to learn Medicaid's benefits, eligibility and claims, analysis to assist Medicaid recipients and healthcare providers. So this is a full-time position with benefits. Once again, here is the pay. As far as their standard schedule, it's 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Weekends you'll have off. You'll have substantial call center and customer service training. They have great work environments and career growth. Okay, so here's a little bit more of what you'll be doing, like provide clear and concise information regarding eligibility, claim status, and provider enrollment status, and much more. Here are some added duties that you would do. Here's some preferred experience that they would like. You can read over that. As far as requirement, they're looking for someone who's at least 18 years or older, someone who has a high school diploma or, a GED, must be able to work in the United States, and must be able to clear a criminal background check and drug test, and as well as being able to have high-speed internet access in the space to work away from noise and distraction, and much more. So make sure you read over all of this information. These are the states that are they're not hiring in, so make sure that you read over all of this information here as well, and check out their other opportunities too. The next company we have is from a company called VetSource, and they're looking for a script processing representative. Now, with this position here, the script processing representative contacts veterinarian clinics to provide awareness and support in responding to open retail prescription requests. Script processing representative teams members are responsible for order verification and support. This is a full-time 40 hours a week position, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Availability for a permanent Saturday shift is required for this position. You're going to do things like provide first level information and order support accurately for veterinarian clinics and retail partners, and much more. They're looking for someone who has a high school diploma or equivalent, 1+ year of call center experience, and much more. Here is what they prefer you to have, but you don't have to have. Here are some working conditions, the different benefits they have: competitive pay, pet insurance, flexible schedule, PTO holidays, and things like that. So make sure you read over all of this information before you go ahead and apply. Here is the pay for this position, and here's a little bit more about the company. So make sure you check out VetSource and check out their other opportunities as well. Now for the side hustle that I'm talking about, it is this video here about 4 days ago. This is the 4th video I did related to this company. Now this company right here that I'm talking about is called Noise. Now this is an app that you can go over into your app store. You can go into your wherever you have, if you have an Android or an iPhone, you will go to the Noise app. I will have all the information in this video in the description. And also when you watch the video, it'll tell you what to do. But it is an app where it is free to get started. It does not cost any money. It's not going to cost you any money. And what you're doing is you're going to be working with different types of brands. Examples of different types of brands would be food. There's health. There's all different types of brands. And what you do is you choose the brand that you want to work with. You click a button, saying that you want to join. Once you are approved, and everybody gets approved pretty much. Once you are approved, you'll be able to access their content that you're going to put on either TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube. Now we're talking about YouTube shorts. We're not talking about full YouTube videos. We're talking about Instagram reels, and we're talking about TikToks. Okay. They're going to give this information. It's going to either be some images or video. and they're going to give you whatever you're supposed to put on your captions and everything that you're supposed to put on the screen. It's very easy to do. It takes less than 10 minutes to do. If you are, pretty fast with putting the things up, it does not take long. You can choose between those three platforms, or you can use all three. But what you want to do is, if you're going to do food, you want to put food on all, on that food. So if you make a food TikTok, an Instagram TikTok, and a YouTube TikTok, you can put the same information on there, but make sure it's all related to food. Don't put food and then put sports, or food and AI on there. You want to make sure that it's all the same types of food, because what you're going to, or same things that's related to food. Because what you're going to do is you're going to bake your account. You're going to, before you even post on your account, you're going to bake it. And what baking means is you're going to go and you're going to start watching content in the same realm. So you're going to be watching people cooking food, people talking about food, people talking about restaurants. You can even people talking about different types of drinks that they made. As long as it's related to your branding, whatever you pick, if you pick food, you want to go and watch that. And then once you go on your For You page, like say you spend a couple of days doing that before you post, once you go on your For You page and all of a sudden all you're seeing is stuff related to food, then you know your account is ready to start posting your content on. So make sure that you bake your account so that you're getting that, they're knowing what your account is about and what you're interested in. Okay, so they can start pushing your content out to them. Okay, so but then in that video I explained it in more detail. So it's free to get started. It doesn't cost any money. You can do it in your spare time. I've actually made over $200 with that. Okay, so if you have any questions, leave them down below. The next position that we have is from a company called Crewbloom, CREWBLOOM, and they're looking for a data entry specialist. Now, with this position, you'll be responsible for providing administrative support to the underwrite department. So the data entry specialist enters insurance policy information and documentation into a relevant insurance company portal on behalf of insurance brokers. Okay, so they're looking for someone who has attention to detail, time management, who's a team worker, ability to learn, problem solving, and much more. So here's a little bit more of the things that you'll be doing, like review policy documents and submission for accuracy. Some of the requirements is prior experience in data entry or a similar role, excellent attention to detail and accuracy, and much more. Here's their internet connection. Make sure you have that. Your primary devices, your backup devices, as well as other devices like your whole technology. Things that you need. So make sure you read over that. As far as their benefits, they have flexibility your way. They have embraced opportunity for limitless career growth. They have work-life balance and much more. So if you're interested, make sure you check out Crewbloom and their other opportunities as well. The next company we have is Amazon. Amazon is looking for a customer support specialist in their shop bop. Now, with this is a full-time position. Here is your pay, and their call center is open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 days a week. So you must have the flexibility to work a variety of shifts, assignments including nights, weekends, holidays, OT, peak time. So ShopBop is their primary online shopping destination for what's new and what's next in fashion style, offering customers around the world the best selection from both established and emerging designers. So with this position as a customer support specialist, you will be the voice of ShopBop, field real-time calls and virtual call center environment for customers globally. So the ideal customer support specialist is caring and compassionate, enthusiastic, solution-oriented, and committed to providing outstanding service to all of our customers. This is a full-time position. And here are some of the other things that you'll be doing, like handling customer inquiries and things like that. You need to have 2 years of experience with a luxury customer-based focused environment, such as a contact center, luxury, retail, or hospitality. This is preferred, so you don't have to have this. Here are some other things that they're looking for: high school diploma, ability to quickly learn how to use new websites and apps. And here are some other information about this position. As far as preferred qualifications, someone who is fluent in languages like Russian, Korean, Japanese, or Spanish is a plus, but not required. Please read over all of this information before you go ahead and apply for this position. The next company we have is from a company called Charlie Health. You can go to charliehealth.com, and they're looking for a career experience specialist. Now, with this position, they're looking for a dynamic, passionate individual to support our incredible clients and families throughout treatment as a care experience specialist. So this candidate will welcome the clients and families into our program, post admissions, build rapport, and provide care coordination and customer service to ensure all clients' needs are met throughout their time and treatment. So you'll act like a liaison between clients and the internal Charlie Health team to provide primary points of contact and unparalleled experience for those who are in care. Here are some other things you'll be doing. You can read over that. As far as requirements, they're looking for someone who has a minimum of 2 years of experience in a customer/patient success or support role, high school diploma or equivalent, and then some other things that they're looking for as well. You can read over that. As far as their benefits, you can click here to get more information about their benefits. Here is the pay for this position and a little bit more information. So if you're interested, make sure you check out charliehealth.com, and there are other opportunities as well. The next company we have is United Health Group. You can go to careers.unitedhealthgroup.com. They're looking for a lead customer service representative. Now, with this position, you'll passionately deliver an exceptional experience to between 50 to 70 callers per day. You'll always remember that there is a real person on the other end of the phone who is looking for help, guidance, and support. You'll also provide support to your team members, but serve as a resource of subject matter expert and much more. This is a 40 hours a week position. Their normal business hours are 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. They are open 365, so it may be necessary given the business need. It may require to work some holidays. January and April are also PTO blackout months. Okay, so they offer 4 weeks of on-the-job training. The hours of the training will be based on the schedule or will be discussed on the first day of employment. Here are some things that you'll do, like provide education and status on previous submission or pre-authorizations or predetermination requests. You will be rewarded and recognized for your performance in an environment that will challenge you and give you clear direction on what it takes to succeed in your role, as well as provide development for other roles you may be interested in. They're looking for someone who has a high school diploma or GED, must be 18 years or older. Be familiar with like Windows PC applications and much more. You can read over all of this information here about their new hire requirements. Here are some preferred qualifications, telecommuting requirements as well. And here is the pay for this position and information about the application deadline as well. So please make sure you read over everything before you go ahead and apply and check out their other opportunities. The next company we have is Allstate. Allstate is looking for a represented bodily injury adjuster for the PST, Pacific Standard Time, and Mountain Standard Time. Now, with this position here, a day in the life of a represented bodily injury adjuster. That's like a tongue twister. And what it takes to do the job. As a represented bodily injury adjuster, your focus will be investigating automotive accidents involving single or multiple vehicles, which involved in property damage and bodily injury and attorney litigation invoices. Okay. In this role, you must demonstrate a high level of adaptability to thrive in a fast-paced and continuously evolving environment, and much more. Candidates for this role must reside in a Pacific or Mountain time zone. This position is not available to residents in California, Washington, Alaska, Hawaii, or Puerto Rico. This is a schedule for specific Pacific Standard Time and Mountain Time Zone. Here are some of the benefits that they offer. Like on day one, being a part of the Allstate means you receive benefits package on day one of employment. This includes time off, healthcare, retirement, and more. That is why our Allstaters, you'll enjoy a total rewards package that includes, your competitive pay, flexibility in schedule, initial and ongoing training, and much more. You can read over all of this information, what you'll need, what Allstate provides. So a technology bundle that includes equipment needed to perform your job, laptop, monitor, headset, keyboard, and much more. And they have connectivity reimbursement of $80 per month on offset a portion of the internet cost. Okay, so here's some preferred qualifications: someone who has a minimum of 2 years experience in a bodily injury claims handling or related field. So this is preferred, not required. Notice of licensing requirements, you can read over that. They have you may be have the opportunity to get a sign-on bonus. So you may be eligible for $1,000 license sign-on bonus if you have active licenses needed for this role. So here are some other skills as far as what they're looking for, and here is the pay for this position. So this is really cool. You get, everything you need, laptop and everything to get started, and they do offer a sign-on bonus as well if you have the right types of licenses, okay? And they provide you with a reimbursement for your internet costs. So that is really cool. So if you're interested, make sure you check out Allstate and check out their other positions as well. And for our final position we have is with a company called Concentrix. You can go to apply.concentrix.com, and they're looking for a technical support customer service representative. Now, with this position, you will work from home and interface with customers via inbound and outbound calls and or via internet. So this position provides customer service support and resolution of routine problems and questions regarding clients, products, and services. We accept applicants for this position on an ongoing basis. Military veterans are encouraged to apply. So here's a little bit more about the position. You're going to provide inbound call support using a call flow guide. You're going to offer additional products and things like that. They're looking for someone who has a strong focus on building customer relationships, who has 1+ year of customer service experience, technically support experience preferred, open availability, high school diploma or GED. Here is the base pay for this position. They do offer paid training days. They have daily pay enrollment options too, where you can get paid early, health and wellness opportunities, and much more. So make sure you check out Concentrix and check out their other positions. They're always hiring for different types of positions as well. Since you made it to the end, make sure you check out my description down below. There is an area where it talks about leads, where your leads available, like the leads for the jobs. You're going to take that link and you're going to put it into your browser, and then you're going to go over to that website. YouTube is not really liking us to put links in our description, because if the link goes to a job that's already been filled, it's going to look like a bad link. So I'm trying to protect my channel, so I can't put direct links for the job leads there or in the comments. So make sure you go down to my description. There's an area where it talks about job leads. You want to take that link, put it in your browser, and then it'll take you over to the job leads, where you'll be able to click on the jobs and go ahead and apply from there. So hopefully that was helpful. Make sure you check out all of these positions. Make sure you check out my previous videos, and make sure you check out that side hustle. It is free to get started. And once you sign up, make sure that you use my code, which is McFadden, which is what my last name is, to sign, because it's going to ask you for a code. Make sure you use my code McFadden. But if you watch the video, it'll explain all of that. And also information about how to sign up is down in the description as well, under free side hustle. So hopefully this video was helpful, and I hope you have a blessed day. Take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.